And this seat's for you. Come on up. Go ahead, Liz. Step on the step. There you go. You're official. So, the American military aircraft, they start with a letter designation. F-15, F is for fighter, A-10 is for attack, C-130 is for cargo. Just a big empty tube that's designed to take things and people to different places. And we do have a veteran here. Did you fly in C-130s? Did you
I've
ever?
flown one, and
Okay.
I mainly did like the variant things for them. So
Okay.
actually load people.
Yeah. So we have a Navy veteran, CB. So yeah. So these two seats are for the people on the crew called the load masters, and they're the crew of the airplane that are responsible for making sure everything gets in here safely, make sure it's balanced so when the airplane flies it doesn't lean over to one side, and when it maneuvers nothing moves. You can see there's every foot there's a place to tie stuff down. So it's very modular. It can do lots of different things. The seats along the side can hold paratroopers or infantry. The stretcher racks over here are just to show that it can be an air ambulance. So if you're going to load 3 Humvees in here, you're going to take those down. But if you need to load 30 casualties and take them somewhere with medical personnel, you could set this whole back up with stretchers. So again, very modular, can do lots of different things. This is one way to deliver the cargo. Obviously, you can land, you can open the back, roll everything out. You can do touch and go landings. I think you mentioned that. They catch you along the runway and just push everything out. This is set up as a parachute drop cargo, so this has to go down to somewhere where you can't land because it's not safe or there's no runway. So they fly over where it needs to go. They use these racks of rollers, push it out the back. Gravity takes the box down. The parachute is attached to the box, but then the parachute is also attached with a static line to the airplane. That's what opens the chute, floats down to the people that need it. What I tell people is, and again, I had never served, I never flew, but I had the chance to go on one of the public relations missions from the Guard on a C-130 out to Colorado Springs and back, and for an airplane door, for me, it was like the thrill of a lifetime. But, and I'm sure you experienced too, it's not a comfortable flight. It's very loud, it's hot when it's hot, it's cold when it's cold. Thrill of a lifetime. I'd never trade it, but it's not designed for comfort. It's really designed to do a job. This airplane was built in 1974, so it's 52 years old, but it came in here active service in 2021. Lots of C-130s just like this are flying all over the world. 70 different countries use the C-130. The first C-130 flew in 1956, so the design is 75 years old, but it's still chugging along, and I think it'll go down in history as one of the great airplanes. Just does everything it's supposed to do. It can take off in a pretty short distance, can carry lots of things, can do lots of different jobs, land on unpaved fields. Lots of different things, but not a fancy airplane. I always tell kids, when you fly to Florida, you never see any of this stuff, right? They cover it all up and they insulate it. And the best way to show you how unfancy this is that white bucket there. Yep, that's the bathroom. Yeah. And they do have mixed gender crews, as you know, and you pointed out. They do have a little shower curtain system they have up there. That's the little bit of privacy that happens. So, yeah. So again, not a fancy airplane, really designed to do a job. So we can go up in the cockpit. I didn't point this out. This thing is kind of a mock-up of a hydraulic cargo push. And basically when they do, especially those touch and goes, if they have a lot of stuff, they literally will crank this back to the end and just push everything out while they're on the ground. So the boxes just come out in succession. They can do it as well with parachute cargo. You can use this so people don't have to push stuff out. And before we get up there, this is actually a pretty good picture of a ski bird in flight. So these are those skis that we saw out in the tarmac. The wheels are independent from the skis, so the wheels can come down, they can land on traditional air runways. But then the wheels can come up and the ski can go down and it can roll along the ice. So this is a better picture of it. There's lots of cold weather adaptations to this that you don't see. If you come through the back, we'll come through the. Do me a favor, come through the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay. No problem. Cold weather adaptations that you don't see, the noticeable difference other than the paint is they create fairings for the skis to come up, so it's a little less wind resistance, and it's not for speed because this is not designed to be a fast airplane, but the more wind resistance, the more fuel it uses. So you want it to be as efficient as possible. So when you look at a ski bird, if it's orange, you know it is, but that's really the visual difference. So they can make things. This is cool.
Is this air conditioning or something? It smells like donuts. It smells like donuts right here.
Yeah, it does smell good.
Oh, there's them.
You can just go on up. It's 3 steps up like a ladder.
Go ahead, Bob.
And there's handles right at the top so you can grab on.
Where's the
You can
handles?
go.
Wow, actually,
You can sit in any of the seats. You can,
Whoa, guys, look at this.
look at this, bud.
you can sit in the
Whoa, look at
seat, hold
these
the wheel
cages.
like you're flying. We just asked not to switch any switches or push any buttons.
Yeah.
You've heard me say that before already.
Yeah.
Next flip. So you got 4 people up here. You have the pilot, that's you. Co-pilot, that's Dad. Flight engineer sits here, and the radio operator navigator sits back there.
Whoa.
That's
Let
cool,
me
right,
see,
bud?
let me see.
Alright, well, let's hop out. Let other people see.
So very analog. Yes, it's a tight squeeze, and you got, again, all sorts of different
I'll be right there.
flying.
Whoa.
And you can take all the pictures you want. I mean, okay. Yeah, I know if he's taking it. So you can fly from here to Paris on a tank of gas.
Okay.
But you can in-air refuel, so you could be up for days.
Oh, wow.
So there's a couple of bunks back here for people to take a rest.
Oh, yeah.
There's autopilot, so somebody's always sitting in one of the seats, even on autopilot, but autopilot would kind of fly the plane.
Yeah, this is cool. I didn't have the opportunity to go to the cockpit, so.
And
Goodbye,
normally when
guys.
they
Goodbye,
when they
Elder Wilson.
fly,
Goodbye.